Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera so that you can see if it's resonating with you. And we'll go ahead and start with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Okay. Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is your story or message here in deck number 3? Alright, and I hope you guys have made your selection. We'll go ahead and start with deck number 1. By the way, thank all of you for your love and support and well wishes to my family. Yeah, my mom, she's just getting up in age and a lot of things kind of going on with her all at once. So thank you guys. All right, so we have here the overall energy, not the overall energy, but we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. The Ten of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Overall energy, we have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Empress. All right. So it looks as if something's going on where maybe you were feeling sad or disappointed about something that didn't quite go right. It seems like it was something that you were wanting to manifest, and maybe something has not yet manifested, or it manifested but it turned out not to be exactly what you wanted. Might be a relationship, a romantic situation, especially if it's something romantic. I'm concerned that some of you may be finding out that maybe you were involved in some sort of love triangle, or that maybe you're just having a hard time letting go of someone, or they're having a hard time letting go of you. Business-wise, it also seems like maybe something got messed up or something was a waste. Like maybe you put a lot of energy into something and, you put your heart and soul into something and then it didn't translate to other people. So yeah, it seems like there has been some sort of grief or disappointment going on. I'm also getting here about somebody's confidence. Someone's confidence and someone's boldness. Something that somebody could have said may have hurt. I'm also getting that similar energy where there's some sort of suffering and silence going on, like someone misses you, but they have too much pride to let you know that or to reach out to you. I'm also getting here that someone's offer was rejected or someone's apology got rejected. Yeah, I feel like somebody got turned down for something, or you turned down something that was offered to you. Now, something's going on with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It seems like maybe you're thinking about this person or they're thinking about you, but maybe there's no communication. I feel like a situation seems timed out for now, or something's on pause. It also could have been that someone said that they wanted a break or that they needed a break. Yeah. And even though they weren't trying to offend you or whatever, it still hurts. Yeah, I really feel like someone is heartbroken about something. I'm looking at the wine here, it just kind of looks like blood. Then we got a heart right there. So it definitely seems like some sort of heartache is going on. Maybe by someone taking a break from you ended up hurting your feelings. I know you guys like when my kids like cracking up and making noises in the background. And so, hopefully, maybe that's to let you know it's to lighten up. Maybe it's not as harsh. The message isn't as harsh as it seems. It just seems like maybe something is like temporary, like this pain is temporary. Also, something is more so like an anxiety attack. So be careful about that anxiety because it feels real. Anxiety feels real. You really feel like you're in danger. You really feel like something terrible is going on or about to happen. But it's some sort of trick. It's an illusion. Sometimes it is caused by having empathic abilities and you're just like really tapping into other people's energies, but something does look more so like an anxiety attack. You also may feel as if you've been under spiritual attack. Maybe someone tried to get revenge by trying to send bad energy your way and just kind of gave you a big scare or gave you some sort of, made you feel like you were in some sort of danger. You also could have been having a lot of dreams or nightmares this week. I feel like you need to clear your mind though. Now, I feel too though that you are like needing to let go of something that could have been dead weight, or something that was like a dead end. I feel like you're having to let that go so that you can start some sort of new phase or a new chapter in your life. Something seems like you're going to have to start over. If there's been some sort of miscommunication between you and anyone, I feel like you guys are needing to start over. It's like, okay, let's start from the beginning because you misunderstood me, I misunderstood you. So there's going to be an opportunity to clear the air or have clarity about your situation. Creatively, it looks like you had to get rid of an idea or scrap it, like something just wasn't working, especially if you are a writer. Especially if you're a writer or if you do anything creative. It just looks like maybe something is failure in your eyes. Maybe no one even had a chance to see what you created. It wasn't good enough for you. So you're like, just get rid of it. Throw this out. But yeah, it looks like after something ends, you're going to have clarity, or after you throw something out, you may have had to let go of some sort of idea that wasn't working. You're like, you know what, I was really married to this idea, but I see it's not working. Let me come up with something new. In a love situation, I feel like somebody feels regret about the fact that they just don't like the choice that they made. They feel as if they made a mistake. Someone is also coming off as a martyr. I'm kind of getting that type of energy. Career-wise, I feel like some of you, if you work like a 9-to-5, I feel like some of you are thinking about letting your job go. And it might start off where you call off sick or you take a day off, or maybe they're the ones that even cut your schedule or something. And that gives you time to think about things and, make some sort of plans. And I feel like this little break is so that you can make plans to find something else. So you look as if you're going to let go of that job. Either you may be trying to find out information about a fire sign, or they're trying to find out information about you. Somebody has the other person blocked, though. Someone also seems like they're patiently waiting for an apology or an explanation, but maybe they haven't received it yet. It does look like maybe someone has been planning to reach out or reconcile a situation. I feel too like maybe someone holds guilt, or someone feels like they came between a friendship or a relationship. Doesn't just have to be a romantic relationship, but it does seem like someone feels guilty or feels bad that they came between these two people. You may have separated from an earth sign, or they separated from you. This also looks like someone feels brokenhearted. I feel like someone lost their confidence. I keep getting the energy of someone being hurt because you moved on. Someone maybe feels like you moved on from them, or like you don't need them. You may also have been feeling some sort of heart palpitations, or it feels like somebody's been trying to communicate with you, or you can feel somebody's pain telepathically. If you've been waiting for the truth to come out, it will. But I do see that the truth hurts. Whatever this truth is, someone might tell you the truth about something, and it seems like it's going to hurt. But at least it's out in the open now. Yeah, someone may have stopped communicating with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like someone did leave something that was too confusing. Something was too complicated. It's like, I can't figure you out. I can't figure out this situation. It's too confusing. No one's getting what they want, so I'm out. So I kind of feel like someone left a situation that wasn't productive. It just felt like it wasn't going anywhere. Seemed like it was a dead end. It also looks like something has been coming through in dreams. Like, possibly that you've been dreaming that someone has been sad or hurting. Yeah, or if you have been going through some sort of sadness or pain, there's someone out there that's tapped into your energy and knows that you're going through something. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so I feel that if anyone has been waiting for clarity or response, you're going to receive it. I also feel that if you feel as if you lost something, lost a job, lost love, lost something, the universe is like, no, you didn't. We got your back. Like, something's coming. That wasn't it. So I feel like you just need to be patient because something's being prepared for you. Okay, so I am also getting something about a long distance relationship. If you're looking for love or if you've been waiting to hear from somebody, I feel like this person's at a distance. So something could start off over the internet. I feel like someone's been secretly keeping tabs on you, just trying to see what you're up to. Someone also has been keeping something under wraps or something quiet. Now, I also get that career-wise, some sort of decision is coming in, or dealing with legalities. Any clarity that you're needing, or you were waiting for some sort of response, you're gonna get it. Seems like maybe you were kept on hold or in suspense about something. Maybe you wanted to know if you had been approved for something, or if you got accepted, or if, you know, someone's apology was accepted. It just looks like now you finally get some sort of response. And it looks like a positive response. Even if you end up not getting something that you thought you were going to get, I feel like that's the universe way of saying that's no, that wasn't for you. What's for you is still coming or on the way. Yeah. All right, so those are the messages for deck number 1. Let's move on to deck number 2. What is this deck again? True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Princess of Wands. The 8 of Swords. 2 of Disc. Overall energy, 7 of Cups, 5 of Disc, and 6 of Wands. All right, so I feel like at first you were getting a lot of attention, lots of compliments. I feel that people had been really supportive of your ideas or supportive of the things that you were doing. And I feel like you were in the spotlight. And then it looks like maybe something happened where, like, maybe people no longer supported you, or people have started ignoring you. Something seems like maybe you went down a dark place, or you were trapped in some sort of hole or something with limited vision. So something got in the way. More than likely it could have been someone's pride or the way they view things. Something also looks like it is lost. Like, I feel like maybe someone lost their way due to ego. Now, ego in this sense, I'm starting to get that ego as in what you self-identify as or with. Like, maybe you no longer identify with something anymore. So there's a different change of plans. Or maybe people just don't identify with you anymore. Either way, it just seems like some sort of loss. Someone went through some sort of loss or is currently going through some sort of loss. And I feel like there's some sort of confusion and not knowing exactly what you want. Now, this also could be a love situation where someone feels lost, but they're also very confused. They feel lost without you, but they don't understand the connection. They just know that they feel some sort of emptiness. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of confusion going on. And I feel like there's something that you are wishing for, but you don't know what to wish for. I almost feel like a genie like appears to you and it's just like, okay, whatever you wish, I'm gonna grant your wish. Like, what do you want? And you're like, oh my God, I don't know, I want so many things. I feel like whatever you're trying to manifest, I feel like you need to have clarity about it. Yeah, you want to make sure that you aren't sending mixed signals out into the universe. For instance, you're saying that you don't need anybody, you're happy by yourself, but then you're crying about being single. It's like, that's very confusing. So just kind of figure out what exactly you want. I think too, maybe you're lost and you don't know exactly what you're wanting. Both of these, I'm seeing something about a wishing well. I don't know. It's like, stop making wishes in a well and you don't know what you really want. Don't do candle magic or any type of spell work with whatever it is that you're infusing into the spell and you don't really know what you want. So I feel like stop doing stuff until you figure out exactly what it is that you want. Also, something about your dreams have been very deep. I feel like certain things have been revealed to you in your dreams. Like, you're going through portals and maybe seeing different versions of yourself. Maybe you're seeing different realities. And you're trying to put the pieces together or figure out what it all means. Now, it does look like you had some sort of a premonition, and one of those premonitions is getting ready to come into fruition. For some of you, it's about a soulmate or someone that you feel like a deep connection to. It's someone that you may have shared a past life with. I feel like you're going to come face to face with this person, or something's been going on to prepare you to come face to face with this person. I really feel like somebody felt underappreciated. Like, let's say, for instance, every day at work, someone complimented you and you just ignored them. You were like, for whatever reason, I don't know if you didn't like them or if you just legit didn't notice or hear them. But I kind of feel like every day someone was complimenting you and in your corner. And at some point, this person is like, this person doesn't appreciate me. This person doesn't even notice me. I give up. I quit. It does look like something changes, and maybe, you know, you're going to recognize something. seems like something also could have been trying, like the universe could have been trying to reveal something to you, or like you've been getting like a lot of spirit messages. It's like, look, I'm looking at all these eyes, and it looks like you've been playing charades with the universe. It's like, okay, sounds like, you know, and it's just like, what do you mean, universe? What do you mean? And so maybe at one point you were like, you know what? I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about, what you're trying to tell me. I don't care anymore. And so, you know, you just like kind of quit trying to figure out what the universe was trying to say to you. So now I do feel like something's going to happen where you have a better understanding of what spirit was trying to show you. Or you just, you know, in real life are going to have a better understanding with someone. Feel like you've also been waiting for somebody that you trust, whether it's romantic or if it's a business partnership or just a friend. It's like you've been waiting to find someone that you can trust. And I feel like you found that person, or you're going to. Now, after I feel like some sort of trust is established or some sort of reconciliation, it still looks like there's going to be a pause between those two people. There's going to be a time out, and it's kind of like the universe is like giving you space to think about it. It's like, okay, now that that's happened, what do you think? What do you want to do now that you have that piece of information? How do you want to move forward? So I feel like, again, so there's an opportunity for you to take an assessment of what you have, what you need, and get some clarity. I feel like your dreams are really significant. And then also things in regards to your 12th house. So that's the house of things that are hidden, your subconscious, self-undoing. I feel like maybe there's a need to focus on that 12th house energy, especially if you have planets there. All of that is like giving you some sort of clues. Maybe you don't understand why certain things have to be a secret, or maybe you're just now realizing that someone's been keeping secrets from you. But it looks like you're going to have some sort of realization. I feel too like you are confused about your purpose, either just in life or your purpose of a connection. And I feel like you're going to understand it. Something's going to come over you. You're like, oh, I understand the purpose of this connection. Okay, so something is also looking like the tree of life or the tree of knowledge to me, basically. And then, you know, to have that enlightenment is kind of like you have to eat some sort of forbidden fruit. So something about your connection might be forbidden. Some sort of love connection might be forbidden. Or it's coming off as temptation. I don't know. But it's enlightening at the same time. I don't know why I'm thinking about that stupid error message that says something about forbidden 401. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that image, but maybe someone really was trying to access something on a computer. Okay, so something about a fire sign may also be revealing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, also a possible Scorpio. Yeah. Something about those two signs seem significant. I feel like someone gets henna art. Someone is into henna art, or some about body piercings, tattoos. I don't know if someone does this for a living or if they do this for people. If it's not henna, then just, you know, regular tattoos and body piercings. I'm getting stuff like that. I'm also feeling like you are discovering your purpose, or someone came into your life to help you discover your purpose, or to help you become focused or creative. Yeah. Someone is going to ignite your fire or some sort of passion within you. And I feel like you are going to be learning or focusing on some sort of new skill, but you're going to start to doubt yourself or doubt your abilities. And then that prevents you from moving forward. I feel like don't let negativity stunt your growth, or unpopular opinions, or people who aren't as supportive of something that you really believe in. Sometimes if you worry too much about what people think instead of how you feel about something, that also can affect your decision making. Even if you are doing something that pleases people, or you're looking for the opinions of others, at some point I feel like you need to kind of take a step back and say, what do you like? What do you connect to? What do you believe to be true? And stick with your own beliefs, even if they aren't popular with other people. Now, I know they probably purposely made this look like a squid, but I'm getting something about seafood because it looks like she's underwater, especially against something like calamari. Maybe that is just like some sort of telltale sign for some of you to know. I still feel like some of you are trying to find yourself or your purpose. You keep getting lost, or you're just unsure about some things. There's some sort of confusion. Someone sends mixed signals too. So I feel like every time you want to let go and move on, someone implants an idea in your mind that you shouldn't, or that you're making a mistake, or, and then you end up like stopping from letting go or moving on from a situation. Like mentally you get stuck, and then you end up in some sort of like, what do you call it? Pattern or cycle. I feel like, by the end of the week, you guys are going to be still feeling confused about something or undecided. And then I think too, you guys, there's someone in your life where you guys keep taking turns, like sending mixed signals. 1 minute they're sending mixed signals, the next minute it's you. And then because they look like twins, to me, I feel like you guys are actually mirroring each other. You can't tell whose energy is who. It reminds me, I don't know if any of you have ever had like acting or improv classes, but it's like this little exercise where you stand in front of your partner and one person starts a movement, and then you try your best to just focus on what they're doing without like using more so your peripheral vision while you're like focused on their eyes. And then it's like once you connect with that person, the other person takes over and they start doing some sort of movement, and it's like the audience can't tell who's influencing who. And I kind of feel like that's something what is happening here. Like, because two people are so much alike, you can't tell who's influencing who. And it also kind of looks like, even though they look like twins here, there's something attractive to people who are opposite. You keep attracting similar type of people, and something about their energy is a little opposite than yours. Something is the same but opposite, if that makes sense. You're the same but opposite. It's like you can't really get away from this person. It even looks like someone has you in the palm of their hand, or maybe you both have each other in the palm of each other's hands. It's like, I know how to get them back, and they always come back. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. I'm getting like twin energy, but more so like spiritual twins, and not even necessarily like twin flame either, though. Although it could be. It's just like you guys are part of the same womb, spiritual womb. And let's say there's a group. Let's say there's a whole spiritual group, and there's 100 people in the same spiritual group, but each person is paired off. And it's like you guys are still in the same spiritual bubble, but each have been assigned like a partner. So I don't know. I know that sounds weird, but that's kind of like the image that I'm getting. Like this is the person that you grew up with spiritually. Someone is nervous about being themselves or nervous about coming forward. Okay, I do see that someone is worried about a third party situation, understanding. Someone's also concerned about sticking with traditions or not knowing who to please. So let's say you really liked a person, but you also value the opinion of your parents or a friend. And so your friend was like, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be with that person or get to know that person. You would be like, really? Dang. Like, I value your opinion. I don't really agree, but, you know, and someone is kind of like torn because they don't know if they should follow their heart or listen to what this other person is saying and their reasons. And I think, too, someone is just afraid of making a mistake because they've made them so many times. It's like, I'm always making mistakes. I always make the wrong choice. And so I don't know if somebody is trying to let somebody else choose for them instead of taking the responsibility of their own decisions. I feel like someone is still connected to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone does have leech-like qualities. I don't know if someone's leeching onto you or you're leeching off of somebody. Like a mental leech, though. This person might not be in your life, but it's just like stuck. Feeling stuck or trapped to this person, to this person's energy. Maybe they're doing something, maybe they're not. Excuse me. And feels like two people had some sort of conversation. I do feel like someone is torn or conflicted about what they should do. Even if it's not about love, it's like, so you don't think I should move? And somebody's like, no. And it's like, but that is a good job over there. You don't think I should move? They're like, no, I don't think you should move. I think you should stay here. And you're like, okay, but you still feel confused about what they're saying or if you should listen to them. At the end of the day, you do have to just do what's best for you and not worry about making some sort of mistake. I feel like the worrying about making a mistake is like part of the lesson. It's like part of the lesson is going through a potential mistake, or following through with your decision, or being responsible for the decisions that you make. Like, that's part of the lesson. And maybe it's like stalling the lesson because you don't want to mess up or get hurt or whatever, or fall or look stupid, just anything. It's just like, I don't know if I want to follow through with that. So it's kind of like you're stalling yourself. That's why I was saying something seems like self-sabotage or self-undoing. Something's going on in your 12th house, or the ruler of your 12th house. Someone is supposed to help you with your trust issues, whether it's friend or romantic. That's part of the purpose. Like, you guys are supposed to help each other transform. Yeah. So those of you that have anxiety about trust, it's like that's part of the reason why they're here. I want to say this person knows you inside out, even if you don't know them, because like I said, I feel like you guys grew up spiritually. I think what it is too, I'm looking at the roots of these trees, and it's double, just like this Two of Pentacles. I think what it is too is that if you are trying to disconnect from someone, I feel like that is not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be working together. You're supposed to be like a team. You're supposed to help each other out. You're supposed to psychically feed and receive from each other. It's like they're your psychic bloodline or your spiritual bloodline. Even if you're not necessarily in a relationship with this person, it's like you guys are supposed to be using some sort of energy, charging each other back and forth, taking turns. You guys are connected for a reason. It's not meant to be severed. What you might need to do is change your perspective on the nature of this relationship. There it is again. Same energy. You guys are like bound. You're connected. You're exchanging some sort of energies back and forth. It's a current, some sort of current. It's like the electrical current. Another odd thing that I noticed the other night, like out here in Arizona, we get dust storms. Don't laugh. But we get dust storms. And so it's literally like just tons of dust blowing around and lightning. It may or may not rain. And so we were like having a dust storm the other day, and they're supposed to be super dangerous, I think. I don't know. I know they are dangerous to drive in, but I was just chilling in my backyard. And I was looking up at the purple skies because I just love the way it looks when there's dust storms, especially since the weather is like always sunny out here. So when it does anything freakishly different, you know, it's like, ooh, cool. You know, I want to go look outside. So I noticed every time I thought of a specific name, the lightning would flash. I was like, this is weird. Like, that almost made me feel like that was the universe way of saying, like, yeah, you're connected. So yeah, I kind of feel like there's some sort of current going between you and another person, and you're supposed to learn how to benefit from it without draining each other. Don't let them drain you either. I'm not telling you to let them use your energy. You got to manage it. Yeah. So those are the messages that I have for deck number 2. Let's move on to deck number 3. We have the Star, 3 of Cups, the Magician, 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, overall energy, Page of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and Strength. All right, so overall energy may have something to do with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I feel like you're trying to resist this connection. So it looks like someone is calling out to you, sending some sort of brain waves out to you, and they're whispering to you or just trying to connect with you, share something with you. But you're at the same time, you're showing some sort of resistance. Now, I also feel that the reason behind this type of communication is because someone does not have enough courage to come forward. And I feel like they're trying to build that muscle of courage up. I feel like your soulmate wants to connect with you. They want to draw you in, pull you in. They want to reach out to you. I don't know if you can see like it's like a brain here, and this is like their version of the Strength card is very different, but it's like a brain here, and then this person is reaching out to hold the hand that's coming out of the brain. So I just feel like someone's calling out to you. Again, we got that infinity symbol. So it's indicating that something is infinite. There's an infinite connection that you might have with someone, or it transcends time and space. Now, either you or someone around you might be suffering in some type of way. Just seems like maybe someone's hungry, or they're in need of something, but they haven't yet said anything. I feel like they're going to come forward. There's a feeling of poverty here. Now, if it's not literal poverty, then it's just more so about someone feeling like they're not enough. They're lacking value. They're coming up short in some type of way. Someone's also thought about doing something deceptive to get what they want. It just looks like he's like, should I steal this? Is anybody going to catch me? What are the consequences? So I kind of feel like someone is thinking about doing something deceptive in order to have something. Now, this could also be something in regards to your job or career, or your financial status. Somebody does look hungry. Again, she's like holding an apple up. They're holding a piece of bread up. I feel like somebody might literally be hungry. So you guys might be meant to help the homeless, or maybe that's something that you thought about doing. Or it's meant for you to help those who can't help themselves. Maybe this is an orphan. So maybe you've been thinking about adopting, or maybe you've been dreaming, since it's coming out the brain again. Maybe you've been dreaming about some sort of spirit baby that wants to come to you. So yeah, I feel like someone feels like they don't have enough love, or they want to give love. There's a lack, put it that way. But I do love how the Star is coming out. The star to me is always a reminder that your faith is going to be restored, and that, you know, your dreams are going to come true or manifest. It's probably just not when it's happening the way you thought it was going to, or the playing out the way you thought it was going to happen, but it's happening. Something's going to happen though to remind you or to restore your faith. You're going to feel renewed. You're going to feel alive again. Definitely looks like, again, this is a feeling of reconciliation or having friends. Maybe you felt like you didn't have friends, and then the universe sends you friends. I just feel like your wishes are going to be fulfilled. I'm seeing something that's also, again, something's going on where maybe it's at a distance or someone seems like far away. To me, this also is looking like there may be a miracle that is going to happen. Some sort of miracle that maybe you're going to witness. Now, I was saying that somebody was thinking about doing something deceptive. It does look like someone ends up doing something deceptive to get what they want, or take some sort of a shortcut. They're cheating to get what they want. They're like, okay, I got to cheat. I got to do something. I got to fake it. I got to do something. So I feel like somebody is cheating. If you wanted a job, of course, maybe you are blowing up your resume, gassing yourself up like big time. You're like, I've never worked at that company. Hopefully they don't check, or that was not the position I held there. Like something's going on where somebody's like really blowing themselves up in the hopes that they're not going to get caught lying. That can go with anything though. Be careful though about information, because I kind of feel like somebody is, I still feel like it might happen, unfortunately. I feel like someone's going to trick you into sharing some sort of information that maybe you didn't want to share or you weren't ready to share. Hopefully it's not like stealing your idea, your creative ideas. It could be. But I just kind of feel like someone's going to get you to share some information that you didn't want to share or weren't ready to. Maybe you were going to, but you weren't ready. I feel too like someone is gathering some sort of info and then giving it to somebody else. It's like, okay, here's what I found out. Maybe this person paid them to find some sort of information. Maybe too, that's part of someone's career, especially if someone works in IT. So I do feel like someone maybe has some sort of computer hacking skills. If they do, I feel like maybe they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing. It's like no one gave you access to that information, or like for instance, I used to work for a medical pharmaceutical company, and it's like, if you talk to somebody, you hang up the phone, that's supposed to be it. You're not supposed to be going into that sensitive health information to be finding relatives. Like, let me look up somebody's phone, because it's a database. I'm pretty sure it's a database of every number that has been given to Walgreens, CVS. And so it's like, of course you're not supposed to, even though although you have access to it, you're not supposed to go searching for anybody that you're not on the phone with, but people will do that. I didn't do it. I'm just saying the temptation might be there for somebody. Like, let me see what this person got, or, whatever. So, yeah, I feel like someone has access to that information, but they might be tempted to look at something that they shouldn't be looking at. Someone also could just be doing something as simple as a background check and like gathering some sort of information. Like, I'm gonna run a background check right quick. So someone might be trying to find out some information about you, or maybe you are doing that. Something about someone's house stood out to me. So someone might be trying to secretly find out where you live, and I don't know why they don't want to ask you. Hopefully it's not a terrible situation. Hopefully it's just more so like someone just wants to surprise you. But hopefully it's not a bad stalker type situation. Hopefully it's a good thing. Or maybe someone wants to send you a present or a gift and they don't want you to figure out how they sent it. Maybe they want to impress you with their, their James Bond skills. They're like, oh, they'll be really impressed when I receive this gift and they never told me their address. So something's going on where I feel like maybe someone's trying to also show off. So yeah, you also could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay, I'm getting Donovan for somebody. Some of you also might be fascinated about the theory of mermaids. Okay, I'm getting an image of somebody who used to work at the museum or an aquarium. I almost say a shed aquarium, but I know that's not the name of everybody's aquarium. That's the Chicago aquarium, the shed aquarium. But yeah, I'm getting something about somebody who used to work at a museum. I just saw something. Okay, I'm gonna share a personal experience. Okay, so some of you may be able to enter, exit different timelines when you go to sleep. I don't know if maybe you don't know how to control it yet. I felt like something like that happened to me the other day, where it was some sort of war going on, and I saw men with rifles in their uniforms, and I was trying to stay low to the ground, but also when I looked underground, I saw slaves, and it's like I wasn't supposed to be out there, and I think they were worried about me getting caught, and one of them reached up from under the ground, and the ground was wooden too. It was like a wooden planks in the street. And so like when I was low to the ground, it's almost kind of like the way a sewer is made, where that little opening is and you can look down and see Penny. Well, hopefully you don't see Penny. Yeah, and it's like his hand reached up from that part and he was like grabbing onto me. I don't know if he was trying to tell me something or if he was just like, don't do it, don't go out there or whatever. It might have been some of both. But either way, I kind of like broke free from his hold and like got away and got inside of this house. The inside of this house was completely different from the stuff that was going on the outside. So some of you might have the ability to, jump timelines or visit different timelines when you go to sleep. Or maybe you're some sort of traveler, time traveler, time traveling device. That's been my new theory too, you guys. Like, it's not a new theory. It's just that I just stumbled onto it not too long ago, or dawned on me, that what we think are extraterrestrials could just be time travelers or ghosts. You seeing shadows in your home. It's like, oh, that's not a ghost. That's a time traveler. Someone does have romantic feelings for you. They just feel like sometimes they don't know how to express that. Something's going on with an Aries that's been thinking about you too. Or an Aries has been trying to reach you telepathically. I don't know if they don't have your number. Seems like it could be someone that you used to work with or that you've done business with. I think too, someone's going to show you in their way that they're sorry. So I feel like this is you're going to get a non-traditional apology. Meaning that someone, normally you just say, hey, I apologize, or I'm sorry. I feel like you're going to get someone is saying they're sorry, but in their own way. Someone is like, this is what I do when I'm sorry, and I know it causes confusion. Again, y'all have to forgive me when I be having like these little crazy flashes. I don't know if you ever seen, what is that movie? A Scary Movie 3.5 or whatever. And it was like a mashup between The Ring and the other M. Night Shyamalan movie, Signs and whatever. But the point is, Anthony Anderson was in it, and the aliens came and they were like peeing out their finger, and then the way they said that they loved you, they would like kick you in the balls or whatever. So I kind of feel like someone's affection, their show of affection is like weird, which is why it's confusing or it gets overlooked. Yep. I feel too like someone is doing things to get your attention, or that, this person might be very strong, have some sort of strong gift where they can do certain things that do seem like kind of magical. And I feel like someone's trying to distract you or get your attention. You also could have been overwhelmed and just not noticing. I feel too like someone is like, I'm not going anywhere. Now, hopefully, again, that's not somebody's energy that you just despise, but I do kind of feel like somebody is like, I'm not going anywhere. They're still captivated by you and your energy. I don't feel like this person's moved on. I feel like they're still lurking. And I feel like they would never let you know that, though. They would never let you know. Yep. See, someone has a very unusual way to show affection, but it's also something that's kind of self-sabotaging because it gets ignored. They do this all the time, and they probably are aware of this, but they are just stuck in their ways. This is how they show affection or apologize. Someone feels as if you're the one that got away, or you're like a missing piece of the puzzle, or they feel some sort of void without you. Ooh. If you have any type of gift or talent, I feel like you're going to be practicing. And it also seems like you're doing something in secret because you want to make sure that you're good at it, or that you know what you're doing before you show other people. Yeah. Yeah. And then also for you, if there's something that you're wanting to do, I feel like you're learning how to believe in yourself, or you're learning how to have confidence, and you're learning how to overcome insecurities. Like something is a learning experience for you. You're also starting to believe in miracles because you're starting to witness certain things. All right, so hopefully those messages have helped, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.